In this video, we'll be discussing chain maintenance, how to clean, maintain, and grease your chain. Hey YouTube, this is Robert from Sherburne Outdoors. Today we'll be discussing how to maintain your chain. Now this is probably one of the more important things on your bike other than getting you home from your ride is your chain. It's what drives the rear wheel. So I've seen a lot of people maintain them well and a lot of people that actually could do a lot better job. So we'll be discussing today from getting back from your ride to actually degreasing your chain properly. I do it with two different products, the WD-40 as well as a degreaser from Slick Products, and then actually using a motul product to actually grease your chain afterwards. So we'll go through 3 steps. We'll start with degreasing it after we've washed it down with a soapy wash, and then we'll go through the WD-40 piece, and then we'll go through the motul piece. Let's begin with a post-wash degreasing piece after we've used a Slick Products wash, and then go into the degrease. So let's begin there. So this is the cleaner and degreaser from Slick Products that I use. This is great. You can buy it off of Rocky Mountain, which is where I pretty much buy everything. Take that product now and just start spraying it on the chain and just using the tire to turn it around. Get it nice deep down in there. And once it's on, let it sit for about 5 minutes. And then take the power washer and get everything off. All right. This is a chain cleaner brush. I do both sides after I've got the degreaser on and before we've washed it off. Let's get it up under here. Just smooth the wheel to get all the good dirt out. Even though we power washed it, you can see all of the mud and grease and everything dripping down. So we do one side and we do the other side as well. Push down and get it really good in there. So now that the bike is completely dry, what we do is now is brought it in the garage, it's up on the stand, and now we have a dry chain, which we're going to put WD-40 on it, just straight up, and let it continue to degrease and lubricate the chain. And when that evaporates, we'll put on the actual lubricant for that you would use for your chain. So we'll do one last thing, so just kind of turn the wheel and let this get going in. I did put a towel below it, and you'll see in a little bit, once this starts going through, you'll actually see some dirt and grime that even though we clean the chain outside with the degreaser and the power washer, there'll still be some left over. So just kind of turn this and let it get nice. I've got a towel below. It's catching all of the residue. So we've done a full rotation at this point in time. And we're just letting it sink in. You can see down at the bottom, stuff's dropping down. Some of it's greasy, some of it's dirty still. And if we come and we actually pull it back this way, you'll see some come down and got some dirt coming down the actual swing arm. But at this point, everything's kind of getting cleaned up. Just kind of circle this around a little bit. And I'll actually wipe up the excess off of the rim and the sprocket. But just cleaning that chain just a little bit further than what we did out. So yesterday, I washed it, we degreased it, I let it dry a little bit, and then we put WD-40 on the chain. Today, we're actually going and using motul chain lubricant, and I simply just start spraying it along the sprockets and just turn the wheel as we go through and put a nice degreaser. Now, I have put some towels below, so if we get any excess that drips off, and we just get it nice and deep in there, and I usually will let this sit for a day or so and then hit it one more time before my rides. Now, if I'm doing a bunch of rides in a period of time, obviously you can't do that. But here I like to spend the extra time and really get this down in there. And you can see here as I'm turning it, actually will go down in the sprocket as well and get down in there tight. And so we get in there, spend our time. Again, this is incredibly important to get this nice and well lubricated. So I've got it sitting here, got a little excess dripping off the side. I'll come through and wipe this up with a towel afterwards, but I'll let this go through and I will hit it another time tomorrow. So just looking at the chains as we go through, we degreased it twice, actually with Slick products as well as with a WD-40, and then we put some motul chain lubricant on here for the really geared towards the off-road. And now my chain is ready to go. And once I get to the trail, this will be one of the problems I don't have to deal with. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.